Hey friends, today we're at Wilson Street Mercantile, this shop right here, right on Wilson Street, the main drag heading into downtown Batavia. So it's freezing and it's loud because of the cars. Let's head on in. Hey, is anyone here?
Hi. How are you?
Welcome to the Merc.
We're so glad you're here.
Can we help you find anything?
Hey Grace, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for giving us the time here to come check out your space. What's the name of your shop?
It is Sea Peak Style.
Sea Peak Style,
Yes.
and what's the general vibe, other than what people can tell from
I would
taking
say
a look
just
around?
bright, and the goal of Sea Peak is to spread joy. And
Okay.
a lot of our collections are inspired by the mountains, and I would say water, hence the name Sea Peak.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it. Now we're here kind of at the front of your shop.
Yes.
What do we have here? I see some books. I see some fun disco
Right
balls.
now we have
but-
our Valentine's Day collection since it's February. So this typically is whatever our current collection that just released is. So that's what we have here right now.
Fantastic. Cute little bear. Now I do see a neon sign back there.
Yes.
I think, should we go check that out?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right, so we are now by the awesome custom neon sign. I see we've got some shirts and some hats. Can you tell me what's going on back here on this fun wall?
So this wall is just a bunch of art that I found at various stores that I just wanted to have a fun wall with inspirational, fun, positive quotes and just some fun little artwork up here. So that's where, and all these signs were at my boardwalk shop where I started here in Batavia.
Speaking of the boardwalk shop, what year did you do the boardwalk shops?
2024.
Oh, so recently.
Mhm, yes.
So have you been here since then?
Yes.
Awesome. See the boardwalk
Yes.
shops, folks. Don't sleep on those. I did see a hat that I want to point out. Jesus saves, I spend.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's good stuff. Very cool. All right, I think we're going to look at one other spot in the store. All right, so we have found the Batavia stuff
Yes.
that you make. Now, what can you tell us about the Batavia designs and all the graphics?
So all the graphics I make in-house here, so we are able to do customs, which I think is a cool thing we offer for the community, is customer can come in, ask for something, and I could go home and make it and have it here within a week.
Within a week?
Yes,
Wow.
yeah. So all our graphics I make myself. The boutique stuff is outsourced, but the graphics we all make. So I thought to make Batavia stuff would be good, and it's been a hit here for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Can we show one of the shirts?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's take a look at this one.
Bulldogs one, and then we also have.
Oh, darn, not my size. Check that out. Bulldogs. Gotta love it.
Yeah, and then we just have Batavia, Illinois.
I'll trade. Oh, this is
Yeah.
a sweater too?
Yeah.
Sweatshirt. Batavia, Illinois, folks. We like to call it home. All right, Grace. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you
taking the
so
time
much.
to show us your shop, Sea
Thank
Peak
you
Style.
for
If you're
coming by.
in the area, you should come by. And if you're not, you should make it a point to come by, because guess what? There's a couple other shops that we're going to go explore next.
Yes.
Susie, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing, Cam?
I'm good. It's really awesome to be in your shop here. What can you tell us about Light and Pine
you.
Collective?
Well, basically, it's a collection of over 30 local artisans. We try to highlight women-owned businesses that are making cool things. We've expanded to feature some that are not as local, but also women-owned, and we just like to support artisans and their creativity. People seem to want unique things like that when they're like shopping for
Yeah,
gifts for friends
definitely.
and family. So that's our vibe.
So we've navigated to the back area of your
Yes.
shop, and it smells phenomenal.
Thanks, I agree.
What can you tell me about this section of the store, especially in regards to how you guys got started?
Yeah, so this is kind of the Illuminate Space corner. So Jenny of Illuminate Space started Light and Pine with me in 2020. We were one of the original boardwalk shops. She's still an artisan here at the shop, and we still sell all of her products. She's since moved on to do other facets of her business in different ways, but Yeah, this is a popular corner of the shop. Everybody loves her hand-poured candles, room sprays, cleaners. So it's great stuff.
So another Boardwalk alumni
Yes, yep.
crushing it in Batavia. It really does smell good. You have to come in and
Does.
smell it.
I mean, that we hear that often. People walk through the door and say, "Oh, it smells so good in here."
Yeah. Awesome. Well, there's a lot of other things to take a look at. So let's keep
There's
moving.
more.
Okay, so we've discovered a part of the store that's a little different than the
Yeah.
rest.
Yes, it's a little
What do we got?
brighter. So this is the Wonder 3D Prints section of the shop. They are a couple from St. Charles that just are constantly printing out these cool 3D printed toys and fidgets, and it's
Toothless. I mean, the uncopyrighted friend.
it's a dragon.
Yes.
That's a dragon. Yeah.
Yes, How to Train Your Dragon,
Yep.
but
and
not.
you know, these little fun things, they're super popular.
What?
Yeah.
And they make all the stuff with the 3D printer?
Yes. Yep.
Man,
It's a big hit with families. You know, the great birthday presents.
very cool.
It's hard. The kids have a hard time picking, you know, just one. We see them here mulling them over for quite a while. But it's a fun area. of
Very
the shop,
cool.
yeah.
All right, well, that's 2 shops down. I think we've got more to go. Thanks, Susie.
Thank you.
So the Garden Girls were done by my daughter Lily, who Batavia High School graduate. Drew these back when she was a freshman in high school. So she was 14 when she drew these.
wow.
And we sort of looked at them and I was like, oh, I wonder if anyone else would be kind of inspired by them. So the story behind them was like, she wanted to like inspire other girls, like with creativity or courage and strength, and, you know, just going into your freshman year. That was kind of like she was focused on that. So, and they've been a great, I mean, we've got Garden Girls on everything from note cards to pillows to bookmarks. Like the Garden Girls have been a great, you know, collection for us. And
My 9-year-old girl would love this stuff.
yeah.
Like that pillow would fit in her room perfectly.
Yeah, so there's 4 different girls. And they each have like a inspiring quote with them. So sometimes they're shown with an inspiring quote, but like Coco Chanel, you know, there's some great girl power stuff going on here.
Nice. Now, I think this segues great into the name of your shop, which is,
The name of my shop is Desmond Brown.
and where does that come from?
That is, well, I'm Kelly Desmond, which a lot of people ask me, they'll come up to me and ask me, like, are you Desmond? And I'll say, yeah, I'm Kelly Desmond. Desmond is my married name, and Brown was my maiden name. And when I got married, I kind of missed Brown a little bit. So
That's fair.
when I named the company, I got to bring it back. So that
Very
was
cool.
exciting.
All right, well then let's take a look at the rest of Desmond Brown on the inside. All right, Kelly, we've made it into the main space in your shop. It's full of all sorts of really interesting things. Well, first of all, what can you tell us about this?
So this is a reading pillow. This is kind of how I started my business back in 2009, and these were kind of right there with me from the beginning. I started making these, so this is kind of my signature item, the reading pillow. And there's usually a big full wall of selections back here, and but yeah, you can always, the idea is to kind of put, you know, a book in the pocket, but then when you're reading, you can kind of put the pillow on your lap and it lifts the book up a little so you don't have the neck pain. But yeah, these are great gifts because you can give them to littles, you can give them to bigs, you can, everyone in between, because everyone either has a book or a tablet. So they're very,
Oh yeah,
they're
Kindle
universal
would fit in there
gifts.
easily,
Yep,
easy.
exactly,
Yeah, very cool.
exactly, yep.
And I see we've got what looks to be delicious baking mixes over here.
Yes. So when we started the Merc, the goal was to have a gift for anybody here. So we've got, you know, like with Light and Pine, we've got kind of the gifts and home and vintage. And then, you know, Grace in her shop has for, you know, the tweens and in the 20s. And Brittany's got the kids stuff. So here I've got home. Well, I started off at home
Yeah.
with the pillows and stuff, but we kind of thought there was like a little opportunity for some gourmet gifts here. So we brought
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
we brought in the brownie mixes and the breads, and they've been doing really well.
So you had me at Italian herbs. So.
Yeah, so we're all prepared for the big game, and we've got everything ready. So if you're
Nice.
hosting or need a hostess gift or something, we dabbled in the gourmet a little, and we also have a little bit of candy too. That was a development kind of halfway through the Merc's life. Lillian Pie was a candy store in here, and it's kind of shrunk a little, but it's still here. But that was run by my teenage girls.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to show us around your shop.
Sure.
Be sure to come in and say hi. All right, we're here with Brittany, shop owner of Arlo Hendricks. What can you tell us about your super cute little shop you got going on here?
Well, I carry newborn through youth sizes, but my jam is really toddlers and like elementary age kids. So we do clothing, books, accessories, kind of all that stuff kids love, just that grab and go fun stuff.
Do you have stuff for 9-year-old girls?
I do.
All right. We'll have to see if I can find something for my daughter. So I see we've got some Valentine's themed stuff going on up here as well.
Yeah, we wholesale in from a lot of our favorite kind of well-known vendors for the kids area, but about 50% of the stuff I make myself.
Oh, wow.
So it's a combination of some, in-house stuff and some stuff that we love. I think we always talk about kids grow so fast, we forget about the time that they're actually wearing the clothes that they're in.
Yeah.
So I try to find fabrics that are quality and good for them, but will also last through washing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm intrigued. Should we take a look
Sure.
at the rest of the shop?
Sure.
So we're at the back of the store here, and there's all sorts of fun, cute little stickers and notebooks. What can you tell us about this section of the store?
Yeah, so I'm with Valentine's Day coming up, I'm always trying to find stuff that's like the cute little grab and go, but maybe not so much like a food item because you can get that kind of anywhere. But just I try to find stuff that's different and fun with the kids. I have a 7-year-old, so he kind of helps me know what's cool and not cool because I'm not cool anymore. But I like to try new, like smaller businesses when I do bring stuff in like this. Because some of our clothing is like a more well-known brand, but some of the smaller things I can get, playful with other small businesses, which is really cool.
Yeah, this looks great. My daughter would love this stuff. What's your hope for someone when they come in, they shop, whether they find something like they like or not? What's your hope for them as they're leaving? Like, what are they thinking about when they come here to your shop?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's never been about the clothes. It's always been about the community. I think as a mom, if you're with your kid all day and you're trying to always find something to do, it's like, how many times can you do the same couple things? And for me, it's like, I just want them to have a place. Like we have, the kids are welcome here. They can be kids in this store. The moms can come in and even just have a conversation. It's fun to relate to other people. And if they don't leave with clothes, hopefully they've left with a connection and meeting me and, or meeting anyone else here at the Merc.
Well, I mean, I say it's been great meeting you. So this is great. Thanks for showing us your shop.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
be
for
sure
coming.
to come check it out. There's lots of really, really cute stuff in here. Okay, friends, we are in the secret spot in the back behind the magic curtain. We're with Amy, and this is her art studio. What can you tell us about what magic happens in here?
So back here, most of what I do is I paint and refinish furniture. I do a combination of things. So I do things to sell where I design the design myself and pick the colors and the finish and all that stuff and the hardware. And then the other half of my time is spent here doing custom work. So a lot of times people will.
That was going to be my next question. Okay.
Yeah. So
you'll
people will drop off a piece of furniture that they want painted. And we'll talk about colors. I can help them pick colors if they want. Sometimes they have something in mind already. And then I work on it here and then they pick it up when it's done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing it since 2011.
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a little while.
A long time.
Is this a custom piece or a you piece?
This is for me. So this is a piece I bought like this. It's a vintage dresser. I only refinish vintage furniture for the most part.
So no IKEA stuff.
No. And if somebody wants me to, I will. But for the most part, I try to find good quality vintage furniture. So this is a piece I will just pick the color myself and do a design mock-up and refinish it and then sell it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in front of all the fun stuff. We got the paint, we got all the tools.
Yes.
What got you into this art of restoring vintage furniture?
So the reason it started is we had bought our home in St. Charles in 2011, and our budget was pretty much tapped out after that as a young married couple. And my husband and I both come from big families, so we got a slew of hand-me-downs.
Nice.
And it was all good stuff, but none of it matched and none of it was really our style. So I just kind of started doing a little research at the time. I've always been like a creative person. And so I did some research and discovered you can refinish and paint this stuff. So that's what got me started. So then I just started working with what we had to make it work for our house. And then after like a year of doing that in our house, I had, like friends and family saying like, oh gosh, can you do this for me? Can you, do this for our house? So I started doing it more and more. And then a few years in, I got enough requests from people that I quit my office job and started to do this full time.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
Very
So that
cool.
was 6 years ago now. Yeah.
Very nice. Now, if people wanted to get in touch with you about a custom piece, how would they do that? Because I know you're back here behind the curtain.
Yeah, I'm kind of hidden back here. I usually have some business cards out there, but they can always text me, email me. I've got an email address, and also Instagram is a great way to reach out to. Messenger on Instagram, because I post all the pieces that I refinish that are available for sale on Instagram.
There you go, folks. We'll have everybody's Instagrams, everybody's emails at the end of the video. Thank you so much for taking the time. This is super cool.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the mess.